Hello everyone, and now in this video we're going to configure this topology with a firewall fortinet. So we're going to use here we have in this topology this is our network. For example, we have two VLANs. Obviously, the native VLAN is the VLAN 50, and we have the VLAN 100 and the VLAN 200. So here in this switch and this switch we have the configuration ready, and obviously in both switch we have the VLAN 50 is the native and the net of every VLAN, the inter VLAN. So this is our computer, this is our other computer, and this is our other computer. So we have here our 40. So we're going to configure this 40 to start the the graphic settings, for put put in the Fortinet the backup. So with the backup, because it is a new 40, and with the backup uh, we can do the connection. So the ping, for example, this PC to this PC, this PC to this PC, and this PC to these two PCs. So with the backup, we can do everything because in the backup we have the configuration ready. So we need to start. Open the 40 here, and now I'm going to enter. Okay, exit again. Sorry, and yeah, it's end. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going with this a command conf system interface or config system interface. With that command, I can start the configuration to the interface. But I need to shows one interface. So I'm going to shows the port one. Why? Because the port number one is the port that have the connection to the ISP or the network. Okay, so I need to do this. I'm going for example, after that, I need to, before that, I need to do this. For example, get sys interface with a, sorry, uh, it's just a get, sorry. Okay, with that get, I have here my IP 192.168.227.184. That IP is my DHP IP that my ISP give me, okay, to my 40. And if I use this IP here and I'm start in my browser, for example, I need to start the graphic mode of my 40, but I can my 40 can start the graphic mode because I need to do a access to some configurations to start them. Okay, so I need to do this. I'm going to my 40 now, and I can do this. Okay, edit port one, port one. Okay, now I'm in the port number one. I'm doing this. I can do this in the graphic mode, but I'm doing this now in my CLA or in my console. So I need to do this. Set allow access HTTP, HTTPS, hypertext transfer protocol secure, and the hypertext transfer protocol, the ping, and I think with that we have with that. So enter. We got the next and okay. Now I can do a show. For example, I did port one. I can do a show, and with the show I can see now I have access to ping, HTTPS, and HTTP. Okay, so oh, I need do this. I need to do the access. Sorry, set low access, SSH. Okay, ahora and now, sorry, I did wrong. SSH. Okay, and next. Now I can do a did for the one. Okay, now I can write show, and with the show I can see now I have access to SSH. But here I have an error. I need to do everything in the same time. So set allow access. Okay, SSH, HTTP, HTTPS, and the ping. Okay, sorry, the ping. The next, and now if I do this, edit pool one, do my show. Here I have the access to ping, HTTPS, Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure, SSH, and HTTP. Okay, so now I have access to that. And now I can do exit, sorry, end, and I can do a get sys interface. Okay, here I have my IP. Okay, I can uh, copy my IP. I can go to my browser, and now, as you can see, I have access to my graphic mode. And now I need to start the graphic mode with my username and password. My username is admin, and the password is this two. Okay, never. So can start begin. Okay, okay. So now, let me show me this again. Now I have here my 40. This is the graphic mode my 40. So here I can do all the things that I can do in my CLI, okay? In my command prompt, I can say like that. Here in my putty, for example, this is my CLI. I can do everything here, and here in the graphic mode I can do too. So here I'm going to use my backup to start uh, this topology. Okay, now I'm going here. Sorry, I'm going to system. No, sorry, configuration and restore. Here, restore. I need to upload my file. The file is my backup. Okay, because 40 generate a backup in a in a file form, And now I'm going to here desktop, and I'm going to sorry because I have my backups here. Let me see where I have it. Okay, yeah, I have here my backup. So infrastructure backups. I need to VLAN backup of VLAN. I have here. Okay, I select this backup. This is my backup, and I do OK. Okay, and now the backup is stored. Okay, this is going to we need to wait like a couple minutes because we need the backup. Do we need to wait for the complete of the backup. So Now the system is rebooting, so we need to wait while the system reboots. And something interesting about Pin Lab, Penet Lab is you can use a lot of devices like 4G, Cisco, Linux. And for example, I have other topologies with uh, with Ubuntu, with Cisco, with Linux, Linux desktop like Ubuntu desktop, Rocky Linux, and others. It's amazing because in Peanut Lab you can use a lot of ISO images, and you can start without do, for example, a virtual machine. Here, you can have different virtual machines. For example, here in this computer, if I start this computer, for example, here I have this operative system. Okay, here's a teeny, I think teeny Linux. Yeah, and here I have uh, I have the operating system, and I don't need a virtual machine to use it. Okay, we're going to here to our 40, and now the reboot is finished. Okay, I remember this the username, the password is the same. Admin. Okay, now here I have my backup ready. Again, okay, okay, later. Okay, as you can see now, I have my 40 ready. So, uh, how I can prove that? I'm going to my policy and objects, and in policy and objects, I can go to firewall policy. In firewall policy, as you can see, need to wait to. As you can see, I have here my policies. These policies, the functionality of these policies is give me the access to every VLAN, okay? And every switch connect to other switch. For example, here I have a policy where my switch 1 can connect to my switch 1.2. For example, here this is my switch uh, sorry, as you can see, let me see. Okay, switch 1, my switch 1.2, and the switch 1.2 connect to one of these computers. As you can see, this is another one. Okay, this is my VLAN 100. This is the VLAN of the switch 1. This is my VLAN 200. Is in the VLAN switch 1.2, and here I have this configuration, and this configuration here I have, for example, I don't have NAT because this is a LAN network. I just have NAT for my internet access. In my internet access I put the three VLANs with the three VLANs, for example, because remember I have here I have two VLANs, and here I have a VLAN 300, okay, with the different IPs, different range of IPs. So here, as you can see, I have my internet access with the VLAN 100, VLAN 200, and VLAN 300. Okay, my VLAN 100 is in the switch number 1, my VLAN 200 is in switch 1.2, and the switch 1.2 is this switch 2. Okay, here in every VLAN, in VLAN 100 is like the switch 1, and VLAN 200 is the switch 1.2. Okay, and as you can see, I have this configuration ready. Okay, okay. And another thing that I can show you is this. Okay, we're going to network and interfaces. And interfaces here, as you can see, in my port 1, I have the configuration that I did in my console. You remember? I did the ping, HTTPS, SSH, HTTP, okay? And here I have my IP that my ISP here give me. So, as you can see, uh, everything that I can do in my console here, everything that I can do here in my console, I can do it in my graphic mode. Okay. Another important thing is here, I have my port 2 and my port 3. You can see IP. Sorry, you can see IP, but if I select this here, you can see the configuration in every port. In the port 2, I have a configuration with the VLAN 100 and VLAN 200. Okay, remember, in the same switch, I have two VLANs. This VLAN is switch 1 and this VLAN is switch 1.2. So here I have my ranges. My ranges, for example, here I have the 10.0.1.1. Okay, and here I have the 10.0.2.1 with the subnet max. So as you can see, this is the IPs. Okay, and this is in this switch. This is my switch number one, and in this switch I have two VLANs obviously, and the native VLAN is the VLAN 50. Okay, this is in this switch. It is in my port number two. As you can see, it is the port number two. The port number two is connected with my 40. So here I have the port number three. My port number three, as you can see, have this IP. I remember this is that IP 172.16.1.0. Subnext max slash 24. Obviously that max is 255, 255, 255.0. Okay, and here I just in every VLAN I have only this administrative access is the ping. Okay, it's not the same like my port one. In the port one, I have the ping, HTTPS, SSH, HTTP. In my VLAN 300 and my VLANs 100 and 200, I have ping, just ping, because I need the ping to do the connection with with other the other computers. Okay, so I have the configuration ready, as you can see. I have everything ready. I need to do uh, the connection, do the ping. So how can I do it? Okay, I'm going to my topology. Now here, I'm going to do the ping in every PC. For example, here I need to do a ping this PC to this PC, this PC to this PC, and this PC to these two PCs. Okay, so I need to check first of all if I have access internet access. We remember we do we if we going for example here to firewall policy. Remember we have here the internet access. Internet access, every VLAN have internet access. As you can see, is connected to the port 1, and the port 1 is the ISP. So here I have the sources, destination, and this the schedule is always because that meaning the meaning of that is we have internet always we have internet, and this we have all the service, and the action is obviously enable and accept. So and here we have the secure profiles, the file, the monitor all, the file, block high risk, and certification of inspection. So here I need to do prove if I have internet access. First of all, let me close this and start this PC. I'm going to do this. Okay, let me close this one, open again, and here I can do a ping. We remember the ping of Google is 8.8.8.8, so I can do 8.8.8.8. Okay, and as you can see, obviously I have internet. I have internet access. That's good. We have internet access in the first PC. We're going to the second one, and we're going to do the same thing. Oh, sorry. Let me Okay, ping, and as you can see, I have internet access too. I'm going to do the same thing in the last one. Okay, ping, and as you can see, I have internet too. In the three PCs, I have internet access, and that's what we want. Okay, so I'm going to check now if in this topology, in this network, every computer have internet access. I need to check that. So I'm going to do a ping with every one of these PCs. Okay, so the first one, I need to do a ping here. I'm going to do a ping with this computer and with this computer. I'm going to do ping first to fall to prove something. Ping to the same IP of my computer. For example, I can do a ping 10.0.1.2. Oh, sorry. I push ping is ping. Okay, now I have ping, and obviously I have ping because it's the same. It's to the ping to the same computer. Now I'm going to do a ping uh, to this computer, the second computer. Okay, I change the one for a two, and obviously I have ping to this computer because I have this in my firewall policies. As you can see, I have a ping to every VLAN. Okay, so now I need to do a ping with my third PC. Okay, the third one is 172.1.2. Let me see is that correct IP? 172.16.1.2. Okay, see, yeah, 16.1.2. And as you can see, yes, the pin is successful. I have pin in every computer. Here, I have pin in this computer, I have pin to this one and to this one. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing, but with this one, with the second computer. We need to do this because we need to we need to is we need to know if the ping of the connection in the network is correct. And with the ping, it's the only form that you can obviously know that if you have connection with other computers. Okay, now I'm going to the ping with this one, ping to 10.0.1.2. And yeah, the ping is successful, as you can see. I'm going to do the same the ping to I'm going to do obviously the same thing to the third PC 172.16.1.2. Okay, now the ping 172.16.1.2, and as you can see, I have a ping 2, and in both PCs the pings are successful. Okay, so I'm going to do the last proof. I'm going to start this PC, and I'm gonna do now a ping to the second and the first one. Okay, first of all, I'm going to do a ping here to the 10.0.2.2, 10.0.2.2, and yeah, I have ping. As you can see, I have the ping. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Let me change the two for one, and yeah, I have ping. I have ping in every PC, and that's what we want. Obviously, the configuration to this PC is this. Okay, let me close this. The configurations to this PC is this control panel, network, and here we are use a DHP. It's not active here, but it's in DHP. Every computer is in DHP. So as you can see here, this is one of the most amazing things of Fortinet. In Fortinet, you have a completely graphic interface. In that graphic interface, you can do all the same things that you can do in your console. Okay, so that's why a lot of companies use Fortinet. And another important thing is Fortinet is very secure. So you can do in 40 different things. Like for example, you're going to, for example, to VPN, and you can create a IPsec wizard, for example. In IPsec wizard, you can create a VPN, and that VPN you can, for example, enroll to 40 to 40, and in Cisco, for example, you can enroll with a 40 and a Cisco device. That's very, very amazing. And this is in this case in VPN. Obviously, you can do a VPN, for example, in custom. Uh, you can custom the VPN, configure a remote access to 40 clients, for example, hub and spoke, obviously, 140 to, for example, two or more devices, side to side. For example, imagine if you have here uh, office, and here you have another office, and you need to connect every office, those two offices. You need to connect with a VPN. IP said you can do it. Okay, so with the SSL VPN portals, you can configure that. VPN settings too. Remember, with the VPN settings here, I can enable the VPN. Obviously, select the interfaces that I need. Here, the server certificates. If you have a server, if you are using a server, here you can configure other parameters that you need. Another amazing thing is the custom of 40. For example, if you go to system, you go into settings. Here in settings, you can custom your 40. For example, you're going to here, and here you can, for example, change the language: English, French, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, other languages. Here you can choose, for example, a different theme. For example, I can choose this. This is a black one. Eclipse. This is a other one. And you can apply this change, and you can customize your 40. And that's one of the most amazing things of these devices. So as you can see, obviously you have here the logs and reports. With the logs and reports, you can see the things that happen in your device. For example, the hour, the date of different things that can happen in your device. You have the forward traffic, local traffic, sniffer traffic. For example, you have events. You have show the different events, system events. For example, you can open this, and here you can see the different system events that happened. For example, for 14 seconds ago, 29 seconds ago, a minute ago, 2 minutes ago, and different events that happened in your device. You have the antivirus too. You can configure the antivirus, and you can do a lot of amazing things here in 40 devices. So this is the final of the video. I'm going to finish the video, and as you can see, we configure this network with switches, Cisco switches. We did three VLANs, VLAN 100, 200, and 300 with a native VLAN. It's the VLAN 50. We can prove the connection this PC to this PC to this PC, and as you can see, this is the amazing functionality of Fortinet. Okay, and so I recommend Fortinet to every company. If you want to secure configuration, secure firewall, you can use Fortinet. So as you can see here, is everything about Fortinet. So thanks for watching, and have a good rest of the day.